So, John, what do we know about this ProPublica report and the 2008 trip Justice Alito took to Alaska?
This is a trip, as you mentioned, Maria, that took place in 2008. Justice Alito was invited on this trip by a hedge fund owner based in New York who flew him on his private jet out to Alaska. The cost of that jet trip, if he had taken it alone, would have been $100,000. He also was put up in a $1,000 a night lodge for this fishing trip. The problem with this, according to ProPublica, is that Justice Alito did not disclose this on his disclosure forms, did not in any way indicate that this trip took place and that it was paid for by somebody else. This is not a criminal violation, it must be stressed, but it's an alleged ethical violation on the part of Justice Samuel Alito.
So why is this so controversial?
The reason why is because this particular individual, his name is Paul Singer, who invited Justice Alito on this trip. Over the course of the past 10 years, he has had numerous cases before the U.S. Supreme Court, and that potentially could be perceived as a conflict of interest. Justice Alito, in none of those cases, recused himself from presiding on or ruling in those particular cases, and that's the reason for the controversy. That's the reason why ProPublica brought this instance to the attention of the public, and it's the reason why Justice Alito is reacting to this report coming from ProPublica.
And how is he reacting today?
Well, typically what would happen is a justice may put out a statement from the Supreme Court. That's not what Justice Alito did. He knew that this story was about to be published, so he issued, I guess you could call it, Maria, a prebuttal. He put out an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal. He says that ProPublica in the report has their facts wrong. He says that they are unnecessarily going after him, so to speak, and he says that he committed no ethical violations because he claims he was not required to report this trip in his annual disclosure form. So that's the initial reaction coming from Justice Samuel Alito.
All right, thank you for that update, John. John Decker, our White House correspondent.